This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon-Ryan today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Insurance. Offices in Hayes, great boutique and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Baconride today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Vernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Vernie's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon-Ryan today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than tires. They do oil changes, alignments, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records.
And welcome to Junction City as the Hayes High Indians finish off the 2015 portion of their basketball season on the road. It's the 6th game for the 2-3 Hayes High Lady Indians, coached by Kirk Maska in his 6th year. Junction City, coached by first-year head coach Derek Petty. They are 0-3 on the season with losses to Salina Central, Dodge City, and Great Bend. I'm Dustin Armbruster. Welcome to Hayes High Lady Indian basketball. Junction City in their home whites will start Keely Raines, Amari Williams, Alana Kramer, Akia Fain, and Allie McKenzie. For the Hayes High Lady Indians, they go Talon Cleveno, Haley George, Callie Leiker, Nicole Dinkle, and Audra Schmeidler, the same starting lineup the Indians have had since the second game of the season. These two teams share something in common, a 1-point heartbreaking loss to Great Bend. Junction City led by 9 points in the final minute 50, lost by 1 on a basket at the buzzer off a missed free throw. Hayes High lost when Great Bend hit 2 free throws to win by 1 in the final seconds of the game. Haley George will be out at midcourt to jump against senior Allie McKenzie. 5'10 McKenzie versus 5'11 Haley George. Indians right to left in this first half. The toss is up. It is controlled by the Hayes High Indians. Nicole Dinkle runs it down on the baseline to Cleveno for 3 off the back rim. No good. Rebound. Schmeidler. Bank shot good. Good start for the Hayes High Indians. Good hustle by Hayes High, and they lead 2-0 on the basket as Audra Schmeidler puts it up and in. 2-0 Hayes High off of the tip. Ball goes right side for Alana Kramer. Out high then to Akia Fain. Fain still with her dribble. 1 dribble to the right. Back into the hands of Kramer. Kramer inside, threw it away. Taken away by the Indians, and here comes Hayes High right to left. Junction City averages 33 turnovers a game. They have 100 turnovers in 3 games, including 44 in a game against Dodge City. And now Hayes High turns it over. Then Callie Leiker steals it back, and I think they were going to call Callie for a foul. Callie Leiker came from behind, poked the ball away, and apparently she got a piece of a Blue Jay. So a early turnover on each team, and Callie Leiker picks up her first foul, and Junction City will inbound on the baseline. Gets it into Amari Williams, a driving runner, no good. Talon Cleveno comes down with the rebound, and here comes Hayes High. Cleveno crossover, bounce pass to Dinkle on the baseline, saves it from going out of bounds. Out to Leiker, fakes the 3, then travels. 2 early Hayes High turnovers, uncharacteristic for the Lady Indians this year, who have been averaging 19 turnovers per ball game. It was at 17 per game through the first 3 games of the year during the Hayes City shootout. 2-0 Hayes High, minute gone here in the first quarter. Amari Williams at the point, goes off a screen, into the lane, loses the basketball, travels with it. Junction City's second turnover. Hayes High 2-0, 6:49 to go first quarter. Indians right to left in their road maroons against some full court pressure now. Inbound goes to Talon Cleveno. Cleveno at Alana Kramer in the man-to-man full court defense. Dribbles right around her. Cleveno to the lane. Kicks it out to Schmeidler. Left corner 3. No good. Rebound Haley George. She's fouled on the putback and will shoot 2 free throws. Haley George 5 of 10 from the free throw line this year. Foul on Junction City is against Keely Raines. The 5'8 senior picks up the foul. Free throw is up and good by Haley George. 3-0 Hayes High, and all 3 points have come on second chance opportunities. Second free throw up by George, good, and neither of them even touched rim, straight down through the net. 4-0 Hayes High, and it comes on all put back our second chance opportunities. Mari Williams at the point for Junction City. Bounce pass right side for Akia Fain. Then to the right elbow it goes for Alana Kramer. Way too hard on a 15-foot jumper. Rebound comes down to Nicole Dinkle. Dinkle out ahead, Liker. Liker picked up there by Williams. Gets around her to the right side. The freshman bounce pass into the lane to Haley George. She gets tied up, and this will go to Junction City, and 3 early turnovers on the Hayes High Lady Indians. Well, something new to Junction City since we've been here a couple years ago. There are projector screens at either end of the gym, noting that they're on Twitter, on YouTube and such, also their Blue Jay Media channel. And imagine if you're a visitor, that's quite disturbing. Blue Jay basketball, here's Keely Raines touching it for the first time. Out high to Akia Fain, picked up by Cleveno, drives, loses it, somehow gets it in the corner to Raines, who misses on a 3, and the rebound comes down to Audra Schmeidler. Schmeidler had it poked away from behind, but saves it. Hayes High leads 4-0. Haley George with the ball on the right wing. Indians shoot down to our left. Here's Liker, won't shoot the 3, instead to a cutting Haley George, who gets her shot blocked. And the rebound comes down to Allie McKenzie. Indians just 1 of 4 from the field. Here's Williams with the basketball. Amari Williams, 5'1" junior point guard. Out high it goes to Keely Raines, who knocks down a deep three-pointer. Keely Raines now 2 for 8 on the year on threes, including her 1 for 1 so far today. Makes it 4-3, Hayes High up. Here's a near turnover by the Indians' Callie Liker, but that's because she was fouled. Grabbed by Amari Williams. Her first foul and the second team foul on Junction City. Audra Schmeidler lobs into the backcourt for Callie Liker, freshman point guard, right to left, gives it out high to Talon Cleveno. Cleveno pump fakes, drives into the lane, dumps it underneath for Liker. Liker stops, in some trouble, dribbles away, shoots from 8 feet, misses. Audra Schmeidler's offensive rebound put back no good. Rebound tipped around, and it comes down to Amari Williams. Indians got 2 good looks, couldn't come down with the points on the other end. A layup good for Alana Kramer, who beat everybody down the floor, and Junction City has a 5-4 lead with 4:40 to go in the first quarter. Full court pressure, and the Indians throw it away. Cleveno tried to go deep, but undershot. Schmeidler down the lane. A runner is good by Akia Fain, who faked a pass out to the right, stepped back into the lane. 7-0 run by Junction City, and Hayes High has turned it over 4 times in the first 3.5 minutes of the game. Lady Indians have only forced 2 Junction City turnovers. These 2 teams doing the exact opposite of what got each team to their 2-3 and 0-3 marks respectively. Junction City averages 33 turnovers per ball game, but just 2 so far, and they lead 7-4. Indian basketball brought to you by USafe Pharmacy, Gibbs Auto Supply in Hayes and La Crosse, Simpson Farm Enterprises, and Edward Jones, Daryl, Jeff, and Linda Seibel. Indians started with a 4-0 lead. An offensive rebound and putback by Audra Schmeidler. And then 2 Haley George free throws, both on second chance opportunities. And Hayes High is going to bring in Maddie Hutchison to the ball game. Also Rachel Taylor comes in, along with Savannah Schneider, joining Talon Cleveno and Haley George. And Junction City now will bring in Raynell Wilson, a 5'6" junior, for the first time, as Junction City leads 7-4. Here's Savannah Schneider, knocked to the ground, keeps the dribble alive, gets it to Talon Cleveno. Cleveno across the timeline, right to left, little stutter step, gets by her man, gets the ball poked away, saves it, shoots, and misses. Rebound comes down to Rachel Taylor, and she loses it out of bounds. Never could quite get a hold of it, and Hayes High starts the game shooting 1 of 7 from the field. Substitution, Junction City. Here's Kiera Patty, a 5'10" freshman, in for the first time, averaging 2 points, 2 rebounds per contest. Hayes High down 7-4. It's a 7-0 Junction City run after Hayes High scored the first 4 points of the ball game. Akia Fain with the basketball against Talon Cleveno. Throws left side for Keely Raines, who has a 3-pointer in the game. Out high it goes to Patty. Back around right side. A 3 missing badly from Raynell Wilson, and the Indians can't handle the defensive rebound on the backside. It stays with Junction City. 3:55 to go first quarter. And Junction City inbounds on the baseline, inbounding Alana Kramer. Looking near a 5 count, through it. away, tipped into the backcourt, saved by Junction City's Akia Fain. Fain down the lane, lost it off her foot, now dives on it, throws it into the Hayes High bench. Turnover, Junction City number 3. Coach Kirk Maskus said this Junction City team plays a lot harder than previous teams, and they're a bit more under control, and we've seen it so far. Indians inbound, 3-on-2 break on the press break. Here is Savannah Schneider inside of Hutchison. She is fouled and will shoot 2 free throws. And for Maddie Hutchison, she is 11 of 15 from the free throw line. She has shot the second most free throws of the year, second only to the 27 of Savannah Schneider. Foul is on Keely Rains, and it's a big one. It's her second. 3:41 to go first quarter. 2 free throws for Maddie Hutchison. The 5'5 freshman free throw is good. Coming off a career-high 12 in the game against Colby on Thursday night. Audra Schmeidler back in for the Indians' Rachel Taylor. Hutchison scored 12 that night. Fellow freshman Savannah Schneider, 13, both off the bench. Second free throw for Maddie is good. So the Indians, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. They're up to 56% from the line so far this year. 7-6 Hayes High, down by 1. Ball onto the right side for Raynell Wilson. Drives, passes it off late. Shot up in the lane, no good. And a foul on the rebound against whom? It looked like Audra Schmeidler had it. Then she gets her headband knocked off and has a contact poked out. She gets the latter of the two taken care of. On the foul against Riley Zimmerman, the 5'4 junior who just checked in for Junction City. And now Haley George comes out of the game. And back in is going to be Rachel Taylor. Full court pressure. Indians down by 1, 7-6. Inbound to Talon Cleveno. Cleveno all the way to the block. Her runner is blocked. Rebound. Savannah Schneider can't get it to go, but she's fouled and will have a chance to shoot 2. Indians just 1 of 8 from the field, but 4 of 4 from the free throw line. And Savannah Schneider steps to the free throw line where she's 12 of 17 this year. However, she was 5 for 7 in the Colby game, making her last 4 and has made now 5 in a row. Schneider ties the game at 7. The foul was on Riley Zimmerman, her second. So of the 5 fouls for Junction City, 4 of them are on 2 players. Free throw misses by Schneider. Rebound comes down into the hands of Junction City. Deshaun Batiste checks into the ball game. A 5'5 junior grabbed the rebound. Here is Batiste over on the left sideline. Stops, brings it around the perimeter, now goes down the lane, shoots a wild runner that misses, but somehow comes down with the offensive rebound. Kiera Patty out onto the right side for Wilson. Wilson back out top for Patty, and a second opportunity for the Blue Jays. And a 7-all ball game, 2:45 remaining, and now the ball knocked off the shoe of Junction City's Deshaun Batiste. 4th Junction City turnover. 7-all, 2:45 to go in this first quarter. Inbound to Talon Cleveno, gets by her man. Now Cleveno with a 3-on-2 break, kicks it in the left corner. Long 2 for Maddie Hutchison, no good. Rebound, Rachel Taylor puts it up and in. Rachel Taylor's first field goal of the season. Timeout Junction City. Hayes High on a 5-0 run, leads 9-7 on the Rachel Taylor offensive putback. And the Indians back up by 2. Hayes High Indian basketball is brought to you by Discount Siding Supply, Lifetime Dental Care, State Glass Company, and Lewis Automotive Group. So the Indians staying in touch thanks to their offensive rebounding and free throws. The Indians are, thus far, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Maddie Hutchison, Haley George, each 2 for 2. Rachel Taylor just put the Indians up by 2 on an offensive rebound and putback. And of the 9 points that the Indians have, 7 of them are on second chance opportunities. Just 2 of 10 from the field, but a 9-7 lead for the Lady Indians over Junction City, whose coach Derek Petty just used a timeout. Back out of that timeout, here's Riley Zimmerman at the point. Her pass is tipped, but saved by Raynell Wilson. Wilson off a screen, gets the ball poked at, saves it, throws it inside where Audra Schmeidler steals it away. 5 Hayes High Junction City turnovers, and a chance for Hayes High. Up ahead to Rachel Taylor. Backside for Schmeidler. Lost it off her knee. It goes out of bounds off of Junction City. Yeah, this should be Hayes High basketball. Substitution for Junction City, Riley Iono. A 5'10 freshman checks in for the first time, 3 points, 2 rebounds a game. Junction City has 12, and they'll play all 12 in this game. Cleveno to inbound on the sideline. Hayes High up 9-7. Here's Maddie Hutchison with the basketball. Left alone, throws it all the way to the right side for Talon Cleveno. Cleveno drives. Her runner, good. Talon Cleveno scores for the first time in the game, and Hayes High matches their largest lead of the game at 4, now at 11-7. Good drive by Talon Cleveno, who now pokes at the ball, jars it loose from Zimmerman. Zimmerman gets it back. Onto the left corner, it goes for Patty. Patty now will stop, fake right, now go right, come off a screen. Thought about the 3, throws back left and nearly threw it away. Saved by Brianna Jensen, who's in for the first time. Now Junction City nearly throws it away again. Ball is poked at by Savannah Schneider and taken away by Cleveno. Cleveno up ahead to Schneider. Schneider to Taylor. Layup, no good, and the rebound comes down to Kiara Patty. And the Indians couldn't capitalize as Patty brings it back down the floor. A 3 on the left side, no good for Junction City. Rebound, Savannah Schneider is able to pick it up. Her second rebound, and that already breaks a career high of 1 that she set in each of the 5 games she's played in so far. Ball right side, Schneider. Into the corner for Talon Cleveno. Cleveno gets by her man, stops, shoots from 10 feet on the baseline, left it short. Rebound comes down to the hands of Deshaun Batiste. Indians are attacking, but they're not getting many foul calls on those drives. Ball onto the right side corner for Jensen. Bounce pass into the lane for Iono. Her pass is tipped. Rachel Taylor poked it loose. Audra Schmeidler takes it away. Schmeidler pulls up from 15 feet and rattles it in. Audra Schmeidler with 4. Hayes High goes up 13-7. Inside a minute remaining in the first quarter. A 9-0 Hayes High run after trailing 7-4. Ball in the left-hand corner for Jensen. They're near 5 count. She threw it away. Taken away by Savannah Schneider. Schneider down the lane. Layup is no good. They call a foul before the shot with 10.9 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The foul is called against Kiara Petty. Junction City now has 8 first-quarter turnovers. As Maddie Keller checks in for the first time, Madison Flax comes in. Callie Leiker back in as Audra Schmeidler takes his seats. Some other Indians need to take a seat. Maddie Hutchison, they're trying to tell somebody to come out of the game. Rachel Taylor is the one that comes out. 10.9 seconds remaining first quarter. Indians up 13-7. It'll be Madison Flax to inbound on the baseline. Into Maddie Keller on the right baseline. Stops where dribble. Now gives it out to Callie Leiker. Leiker to the baseline to Madison Flax, and they say Flax touched the basketball last. 5th Hayes High turnover. But Hayes High, after turning it over 4 times in the first 3.5 minutes, has 1 in the last 4.5 minutes. Here's a running 3 by Akia Fain. Is no good, but she is fouled on the 3-point attempt. Will they say before the shot or after? It is after, and Junction City will shoot 3 free throws with no time remaining in the first quarter. Freshman mistake for Callie Leiker, and 3 free throws for Akia Fain, who is 6 for 10 this year. 2 points so far tonight. First of 3 is up and good. 13-8 breaks a 9-0 Hayes High run. Second of 3 free throws for Fain is also good. Both of them skidding on the top of the rim and then falling in. 13-9, and Fain with 4 points gets a third and final free throw with zeros on the clock, and that free throw is good as well, using the rim. So she has 5, and the Indians lead once at 6 is back down to 3. 13-10 at the end of 1 quarter. This is Hayes High Lady Indian basketball.
Providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpal One of Hayes Vidston Decorating Center, providing you with quality service selection and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building drains for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Bonaparte Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new and pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Bernie's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team.
Back in Junction City, Hayes High basketball to start the quarter as Maddie Hutchison driving gets fouled and will shoot 2 free throws. Well, each team had some extra time because of the 3 free throws by Akia Fain, and apparently everybody decided we're going to sprint back out of their timeout, get on the floor as soon as possible. Foul is on Akia Fain, her first, team's 7th, as Maddie Hutchison hits her 3rd free throw of the game. All 3 of her points from the line so far. Akia Fain picks up her first foul. Free throw short by Hutchison. And it's Junction City basketball, but Hayes High back up by 2 possessions, 14-10. Here's Fain onto the right side for McKenzie. McKenzie against Keller. Shoots, misses. Rebound comes down to 5'5" Maddie Hutchison, and here comes the Indians right to left. Callie Liker stops, looks out top of the key to Hutchison, gets by her man, down the lane, runner no good. Good defense by Allie McKenzie, who now outlets all the way up ahead, wide open underneath, layup missed by Kramer, and the rebound out of bounds to Junction City. When Kramer tried to use the left hand, didn't pay off for us. Nicole Dinkle and Talon Cleveno come back in for Madison Flax and not Rachel Taylor, but Callie Liker. Indians lead 14-10. Could have been a bit more on that last possession. Ball inbound onto the baseline for McKenzie. Layup, no good, but she's fouled. And Talon Cleveno will pick up her first foul. Indians had a total of 2 fouls in the first quarter. They have 2 fouls on this Junction City possession. And 2 free throws for Allie McKenzie, who's 2 for 3 on the season. 7:20 to go, second quarter. Indians up 14-10. Those projector screens we told you about at either end of the floor show a live stream of the game. So just in case you're not watching it live, you can see it a quarter second later up on the screen. Second free throw for McKenzie after she misses the first. As she spins the ball in her hands 3 times, shoots and misses. Rebound comes down to Maddie Keller. So the Indians foul twice but don't give up any points on that possession and still lead 14-10 as Cleveno at the point for Hayes High. Cleveno crossover, goes into the corner for Savannah Schneider. Schneider to Nicole Dinkle, fakes on a 3, and they call Nicole for a travel. Indians' 6th turnover of the game. Indians scored on the first possession of the game, winning the tip, missing a 3, then an offensive rebound and putback. Indians have scored 7 of their 14 points on the second chance opportunities. Here's Fain, right side for McKenzie. Her first 3-point attempt of the year is no good. Rebound comes down to Maddie Hutchison, who gets away with a travel. Out ahead, the ball to Maddie Keller, who lays it up and in. Maddie Keller has her first 2 points of the game, 16-10. And the Indians up by 6 is their biggest lead of the game, and Junction City throws it away. 9 Junction City turnovers. Maddie Hutchison got the rebound, was on a knee and stood up with it. No foul call, and the Indians take the 2 points. 6:37 to go before halftime. Hayes High's lead at their biggest at the moment at 6. Here's Savannah Schneider at the point. Right side for Talon Cleveno. The junior holds the ball above her head. Looks to come off a screen. Instead goes to Maddie Keller. Keller back out high to Nicole Dinkle. Fakes a 3. Couple of right-handed dribbles. Now backs away from the 3-point line to Maddie Hutchison, who gets it ripped at. Drives, nearly loses it. Back out to Nicole Dinkle. Dinkle gets popped in the face. She'll drive into the lane. Kick it out left side for Schneider. Long 2-pointer, way too strong. Maddie Hutchison comes down with the offensive rebound. Out to Cleveno for 3. No good. Rebound this time on the defensive side comes down into the hands of Jamia Bell, who's in for the first time. She starts the second quarter. Now out to Allie McKenzie, who takes 2 steps. Doesn't get called for a travel. Drives, throws it inside, and the short jumper good from Deshawn Batiste. Her first points of the game, 16-12. Indians had an opportunity to go up by 8, but could not do so. Now Cleveno around Fain, all the way down to the block. Her layup, no good. She left it short, and Allie McKenzie comes down with the rebound. Indians cannot find the mark tonight. Here's Fain losing it, tries to save it onto the baseline for Kramer, who shoots and misses. Rebound tipped out of bounds to Hayes High. Hayes High just cannot find the mark shooting tonight. Just 5 of 19 from the field. Remember, Hayes High did not get to practice on Monday due to the snow day. And as a result, they find themselves maybe just a little off the mark. Rachel Taylor, Callie Leiker, Talon Cleveno, Savannah Schneider, Audra Schmeidler, your 5 for the Indians, who lead by 4, 16-12 with 5:20 to go. Second quarter. Inbound against the full court pressure to Callie Leiker. Leiker calmly up the right sideline. Guarded there by Kramer, who she gets by. Leiker to Schmeidler. Layup good. Schmeidler with 6 off the nice assist from Callie Leiker, and the Indians back up by 6 once again, 18-12. Ball out high to Amari Williams, the 5'1" point guard off a screen. All the way to the block. Her layup no good. Rebound comes down to Kramer, whose putback is good. Alana Kramer with her first points. And Junction City gets back within 4 at 18-14, and now Callie Leiker nearly lost the basketball. Picked it up, maybe got away with a double dribble. Stops near midcourt, looks at Coach Kirk Maska for a play call. To Cleveno, out high to Taylor, open for 3, no good. Online but missed, and Callie Leiker comes down with the offensive rebound. Inside to Schmeidler. Schmeidler dumps it off into the hands of Schneider, whose bank shot misses, and the rebound comes down into the hands of Junction City. Junction City outlets ahead up to Kramer, who runs over an Indian. The shot goes in, and Cleveno picks up her second foul. Boy, Hayes High did nearly everything right, just could not get the basket to go in, and it's a chance for a 3-point play for Junction City's Alana Kramer, who has 6 points and looks for her 7th on this free throw, her first attempt of the night. She's 3 for 11 this year, but got it to go in. Alana Kramer has 7 of her team's 17, matching her output against Great Bend last Friday. She averages 6 a game. 4:17 to go, the second quarter. The Indians' 6-point lead is down to 1 after Cleveno picks up her second foul. Inbound to Callie Leiker against the full court pressure. Callie, spin move in the backcourt, is able to get it across against Kramer, gets by her man, heads down the lane, kicks it out baseline for Taylor. Long 2-pointer, no good. Audra Schmeidler, offensive rebound, layup good. Audra Schmeidler, 8 points, 4 rebounds in the game. And again, the Indians hit the offensive glass and are able to get points, and now a ball kicked out of bounds by Talon Cleveno. Used to that during the girls' soccer season. Indians lead by 3, 2017. Schmeidler checks out. Rachel Taylor out. Maddie Hutchison in. Haley George back in, joining Callie Leiker, Savannah Schneider, Talon Cleveno. 3:54 to go before halftime. Inbound onto the right baseline is taken away by Maddie Hutchison. 10th Junction City turnover. Savannah Schneider out ahead of the pack. Passes off late to Haley George, is poked away from her. Gets it back, out of bounds to Hayes High. 3:43 to go before the half. Indians lead by 3, 20-17. 6 Hayes High turnovers, 10 on Junction City. And Talon Cleveno will inbound on the baseline, but first a substitution. Brianna Jensen, a 5'9" sophomore, back in. Replacing leading scorer Alana Kramer, the 5'7" sophomore, comes out with 7 points in the first half. Cleveno to inbound, lobs it out to Schneider. Schneider out high to Leiker, but it goes through her hands and out of bounds. Indians' 7th turnover. Hayes High, you feel like, could have a bigger lead in this game, but just 7 of 25 from the field. Hayes High shooting 34% on the year, but not today. Ball goes inside to McKenzie. Kicks it back out. A 2-pointer on the way is good from Raynell Wilson, who makes just her 2nd field goal of the season. 20-19, the Indian lead back down to 1. Back the other way, Leiker stops on the baseline. Crossover move down the lane, and a foul, an offensive foul on Haley George. Well, George is posting up and apparently fouled. So the Indians' 8th turnover. Haley George first foul. It's the Indians' 5th team foul. Still 1 to give with 3:15 to go in the second quarter. Indians up 20-19, but a chance for Junction City here to take a lead once again. Their last lead was at 7-6. Here's a pass inside, knocked away, down to the deck. 5 players, and the ball squirts out into the hands of Brianna Jensen. Onto the left side, a long two-pointer misses from Wilson. Rebound out of bounds to Hayes High. Here's Maddie Keller back into the Indian lineup. Haley George takes a seat. Now Junction City brings back in Alana Kramer, who has 7 points, but she's also been responsible for guarding pretty much whoever brings up the basketball for Hayes High, and another substitution for the Blue Jays. Riley Iono, a 5'10 freshman, back in. And it'll be Hayes High basketball with 2:54 to go second quarter. 20-19, Hayes High lead. It was 6 twice. Inbound to Talon Cleveno, gets it poked at, gets by her man, through a double team, throws it off of Callie Liker, and the Indians turn it over. 9th Hayes High turnover. Indians got too far ahead of themselves on that break. Here's Amari Williams looking to attack down the lane. Hop step, shoots, misses. Rebound comes out into the hands of Junction City's Batiste. She misses. Amari Williams with the offensive rebound, travels with the basketball. And it'll be Hayes High ball leading 20-19. Hayes High used a 9-0 lead to go up by 6. They've led by 6 on 3 occasions. At 13-7, 16-10, and 18-12, but Junction City on a 7-2 run to get it back within 1, and the Indians throw away the inbound pass. 10th Hayes High turnover. And this is a much improved Junction City team on a defensive basis standpoint. Offensively, they're still a little out of control, but even that's more improved from previous seasons. And Talon Cleveno steps in front of the inbound pass and takes it away. 12th Junction City turnover. 20-19. Hayes High still at a 1-point advantage. Here's Cleveno, crossover once, twice, now picks up the dribble, got it stolen away, gets it back, however, gets it to Maddie Keller. Keller turns, heads down the lane, back to Cleveno, who dives on a loose basketball to Callie Liker on the baseline, throws it off of a Junction City player, then taken by Raynell Wilson. Indians' 11th turnover, 6th in this quarter. Ball out ahead to Sean Batiste. Batiste's spin move stops. 2 minutes to go in the half, and the Indians lead by 1, 20-19, as the ball's out to Amari Williams for Junction City. We've stalled out for the last almost 2.5 minutes. Hayes High hasn't scored in the last 2:30 plus. Ball out high for Deshaun Batiste, who throws it away. Well, Deshaun Batiste could have just stood out of the top of the three-point line. Nobody was guarding her. Instead, she whistled a pass out of bounds, getting a little frantic with it. 13 Junction City turnovers. That's coming in for the Junction City Blue Jays. Raynell Wilson back in, as the Indians lead by 1, 20-19. Maddie Hutchison to inbound, lobs it in for Callie Liker. Liker is able to throw it in to Maddie Keller, who is falling down, and the Indians turn it over for a 12th time. Back the other way, Batiste, who is fouled, and the Indians' 6th team foul comes with 1:27 to go, second quarter. Fouls on Nicole Dinkle, her first, and we have hit a stone wall here in the second quarter. It was 20-19. Indians scored at 3:54. Junction City at 3:25, and nobody has scored since. There's 1:27 remaining in this quarter. Haley George in for Maddie Hutchison, and Allie McKenzie will inbound for the Blue Jays. On the right side for Akia Fain, lines up a 3 that's no good, too strong. Good rebound to Savannah Schneider. Schneider will give it out to Callie Liker. Liker bumped and fouled. Oh, and they call a charge on Callie Liker, who's coming up the floor, getting ridden, and she tries to clear some space, picks up her 3rd foul and the Indians' 13th turnover. And so that is going to bring in Abigail Dickinson. The 5'5 freshman checks in for her 4th game this year, as Callie Liker comes out with 3 fouls. And Callie Liker has 3 fouls, and she might have been on the receiving ends on 2 of those, more so than the giving ends. Here's Wilson to Fain onto the right side for Allie McKenzie. Gives it up for Kramer. Kramer stops at the right elbow, cut off by the freshman Schneider. Out to McKenzie on the right side. Skip pass left side for Raynell Wilson, and a foul on the entry pass against Hayes High. It was 7-2 in fouls. It is now 8-7. Hayes High on the opposite end of that. And a 1-1 as Haley George picks up her second foul. Riley Iono, 0 for 2 this year. The front end of the 1-1 is up and no good. The rebound comes down to Abigail Dickinson. And the Indians dodge a tying bullet with 50 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's Nicole Dinkle, pump fake. Back out to Savannah Schneider, to Haley George at the free throw line. George out to Schneider, 40 seconds to go, and the Indians throw it away. Boy, Hayes High is just out of sync, and now the officials say it was touched by Junction City. Break for the Indians. 38 seconds to go before halftime, and these two teams need it. Inbound pass to Maddie Keller on the backside, mishandled. Indians' 14th turnover, out ahead to Kramer, who loses out of bounds. Turnover, Junction City. Neither team has scored in the last 3.5+ minutes. And at this point, these teams need the halftime locker room in a bad way. Nicole Dinkle to inbound against the full court pressure. Looking in, gets it in, and it's poked away. Stays with Hayes High with 29.1 seconds remaining in the half. Indian basketball brought to you by Canterbury Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery and Leon's Welding and Fabrications. Nicole Dinkle to inbound once again against the full court pressure. Just beat the 5 count the last time. Needs to hurry once again and nearly threw it away, out of bounds off of Junction City. Abigail Dickinson, Savannah Schneider, Nicole Dinkle, Haley George, Maddie Keller, the 5 for Hayes High. Indians struggling with some foul trouble right now. Here's the inbound onto the backside for Savannah Schneider, who gets run into, and they say off of Schneider. Turnover, Hayes High, their 15th, 10th of this quarter. Indians are 4 away from matching their season average in turnovers. The second quarter has been brutal for both teams. Raynell Wilson to inbound out to Akia Fain with 25 seconds to go before half, and Junction City will hold for the final shot of the quarter and half. Indians up 20-19. They scored their 20th point at 3:54 remaining. Junction City scored their 19th point at 3:25. There's 9 seconds and counting in the quarter. Fain against Dickinson. Wants to go left, cut off by Dickinson. Throws it in the left-hand corner for Iono. Iono, jumper at the buzzer, short, and that's how we end the quarter. Hayes High does not score for the final 3:54 of the second quarter, but has a halftime lead at 20-19. Junction City does not score for the final 3:25, but only trails by 1 at 20-19. So I guess depending on which team you're rooting for and which way you look at it, each team feels lucky to be in a 20-19 score at halftime. Halftime is here. This is Hayes High Lady Indian basketball.
This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. See our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Ryan today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment. From farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment, Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling, with 4 late model rigs. They have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. See our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Insurance, Great Bend and Russell.
Getting set for the second half, the Hayes High Lady Indians leading Junction City 20-19 in the final game before Christmas break. Hayes High up by 1 despite shooting just 7 of 25 from 7 of 20 from the field. First half numbers have Keely Raines with 3 points, Deshaun Batiste with 2, Alana Kramer with 7 to lead Junction City, Raynell Wilson with 2, and Akia Fain with 5. Junction City played 12 different players in that first half. For Hayes High, Talon Cleveno, Rachel Taylor, Haley George, and Maddie Keller all with 2 points. 1 for Savannah Schneider, 3 for Maddie Hutchison. Audra Schmeidler, a game-high 8 points and 4 rebounds. Hayes High hitting the offensive glass, 9 second-chance points in the first half to lead their way to a 20-19 lead at halftime. Lady Indians did not score for the final 3:54 of the first half, but Junction City didn't score for the final 3:25, and it'll be Lady Blue Jay basketball to start the second half, moving right to left. Dustin Armbruster for Hayes High Lady Indian basketball. It'll be the starting 5 out there for the Indians. Talon Cleveno, Haley George, Callie Leiker, Nicole Dinkle, Audra Schmeidler. Starting 5 back out there as well for Junction City. Keely Raines, Amari Williams, Alana Kramer, Akia Fain, and Allie McKenzie. Junction City basketball to start off the half. Indians with 15 first half turnovers. Junction City with 14. They average 33 a game. Hayes High averages 19 a game. Here's the ball left side for Keely Raines. Gives it out into the hands of Raynell Wilson, who gets the start in the second half. Then Haley George tips a pass, loose on the floor. George goes down to get it. Then Schmeidler is fouled. So Junction City a 15th turnover. And the foul whistled on Junction City's Alana Kramer. Her first and the team's first of the second half. Full court pressure again, but a zone full court pressure from Junction City this time. Cleveno with the basketball. Bounce pass up ahead to Dinkle, and the Indians break it pretty easily onto the baseline for Cleveno. Lost the ball out of bounds. Well, it would have been a layup for Hayes High. Good find by Dinkle to the cutting Cleveno. And the Indians' turnover woes continue. 16th of the game. Indians had only been averaging 19 a game through their first 5 contests on their way to a 2-3 start. Both wins against Colby. Junction City basketball. Inside to McKenzie. Allie McKenzie at the free throw line. Drives, got it blocked from behind by Audra Schmeidler, and the rebound comes down to Callie Leiker. Leiker slows it up on the right sideline. Comes off a Schmeidler screen. Still with the dribble. Needs to do something with it before she picks up a 5 count. Now picks up the basketball. It's poked away from her. Gets it back. Her runner in the lane. No good. Rebound Haley George. It's poked away from her though. Raynell Wilson will end up with the rebound. And here comes Junction City. Wilson with it. Stops. Lobs it to Akia Fain. Fakes a 3. Back to Wilson, an off-balance two-pointer's no good. Rebound comes down to Talon Cleveno, her second rebound, and a jump ball called will go, I should stay with Hayes High. From atop the rafters here in Junction City, we are about 8 feet from as high as you can go here. Maybe 10 feet to as high as you can go here in the Junction City gym. Indians against the full court pressure. Liker has a ball batted away, stolen by Junction City's Kramer. Kramer to the basket, misses, rebound Liker, and she's fouled. And the scoring drought continues for both teams for the first minute and a half of this half. Foul on Akia Fain, her second. Hayes High with 17 turnovers. That's what they averaged through their first 3 games of the year. Cleveno still behind the timeline. Crosses it with the dribble. Goes over to the left side. Now to Nicole Dinkle. Dinkle attacks. Extra pass to Haley George. Lays it up and in. And the Indians break the drought on Haley George's first field goal of the game at 22-19. It comes with 6:10 to go in the third quarter. Hayes High hadn't scored since the 3:54 mark of the first half. Here's Akia Fain for Junction City. Indians up by 3. Back to Fain. Her runner down the lane. Runner misses. Rebound out of bounds to Junction City. Akia Fain took about 6 steps with the basketball. Just kept running down the lane. It was never called a travel, and she put it up and just missed. Haley George comes out as Maddie Keller comes in. Inbound out to midcourt for Keely Raines. Ball poked out by Nicole Dinkle. Off a screen. Raines to the block. Runs over Schmeidler. That's a charge. Oh, they call it a block. Audra Schmeidler just standing there from the time that Raines leaves the three-point line, trucks into Audra Schmeidler, who picks up the foul. And 2 free throws for Keely Raines, who's 1 for 2. And head coach Kirk Maska wants to know, what more do you have to do in order to draw a charge? Free throw misses from Raines, just her 3rd attempt of the year. Junction City hit their first 3 free throws of the game. They're 1 for 5 since. 5:37 to go, third quarter. Indians lead 22-19. Second free throw from Raines on the way, good, and that breaks the scoring drought for Junction City. 22-20, Indians still up and nearly throw it away, and they do. Indians 18th turnover. Ball up ahead to Fain. Fain gives it off to Raines, and we're tied. Raines with 3 consecutive Junction City points, 22 all, and the Indians struggling against the full court pressure. Here's Cleveno behind the timeline, up ahead to Maddie Keller. Keller gets the ball poked at, now double teamed, and a timeout Hayes High to avoid a turnover. 22 all between Hayes High and Junction City, with 5:11 remaining in the third quarter. Indian basketball brought to you by Ellis County Abstract Physical Therapy and Roof Masters Roofing and RM Custom Metals. The Indians went from the 3:54 mark of the second quarter down to the 6:10 mark of the third quarter without scoring. A time period of 5 minutes and 44 seconds. Junction City went from 3:25 down to the second quarter down to the 5:37 mark to score. A time frame of 5 minutes and 48 seconds. Both teams nearly went a full quarter, well, 3/4 of a quarter without scoring. Savannah Schneider into the ball game for Hayes High with the basketball in a 22-all game. Here's Cleveno, bumped by Fain. Bounce pass to Maddie Keller. Keller dribbles off to her left, now spins back to her right, underhands a pass out to Nicole Dinkle in the center circle. Man-to-man defense from Junction City, and a foul on Keely Raines, getting a little too personal with Nicole Dinkle. 3 fouls on Keely Raines. 3rd foul on Junction City this quarter. Hayes High with the basketball, 22 all game. And they give the ball to Schmeidler, now take it back in a substitution. As Raines checks out, Raynell Wilson will come in. The official, Audra Schmeidler, have a quick word. They both agree in a nodment, and they go back to play. Inbound in the backcourt for Savannah Schneider, the freshman to the left, to Talon Cleveno. Cleveno thought about a three, but was off balance, now spins, goes to the baseline. Her runner, lots of contact, will go in. Talon Cleveno's second field goal. She has 4, 24-22. And the Hayes High Indians back up by 2, and the Indians try to take another charge, and it's another block. Nicole Dinkle picks up this foul. Her second, team's second, and free throws for Akia Fain. 3 for 3 on the day for Akia Fain. Remember, her 3 free throws came when she was fouled at the end of the first quarter on a desperation three-point heave. She made all 3 and makes this one for her 6th point of the game. 60% free throw shooter, but tonight, 4 for 4. And she can tie it up with this second free throw with 4:33 to go in the quarter and knocked it down. So 24 all as Akia Fain has 7. 5 from the free throw line is 24 all. Indians inbound, knocked out of bounds, stays with Hayes High. Indians really struggling with the full court pressure, and it's surprising because the Indians handled Great Bend's pressure really well in the semifinals of the Hayes City shootout. Full court pressure as Cleveno goes behind the back. Gets by her man all the way to the hoop. Layup is no good. Oh, and they call a foul on Hayes High, boxing out. The second time the Indians are trying to hold off a defender on a box out, and they get called for a foul. So Maddie Keller gets her first. Wipe off the layup. Indians' 19th turnover. At times you're allowed to tackle a person, and then at times it's just not allowed to even touch somebody. Ball left side for Raynell Wilson. Wilson looks into the lane, can't pass it, so she goes out high to Deshawn Batiste. Back to Wilson, fakes a three to Akia Fain. Fain takes steps, runs down the lane again and misses. Rebound comes down to Audra Schmeidler. And when I say running down the lane, Akia Fain is taking 4 or more steps down the lane. Now here's Talon Cleveno with the basketball. Crossover, gets by her man. Extra pass to Schneider. Layup, misses. Rebound, Audra Schmeidler, and she's fouled. Schmeidler's 6th rebound of the game. The foul on Allie McKenzie, her first, and the Indians keep the basketball. For Junction City, here's Amari Williams back into the ball game. Also now Brianna Jensen in. Hayes High brings back in Maddie Hutchison for the first time in the second half. Nicole Dinkle will take a seat. Lobs into Schmeidler. One dribble, shoots with the left hand and scores. Audra Schmeidler with 10 in the game, and the Indians up 26-24. Schmeidler, first player to double figures with 10. It's her 20th career double-figure performance. Here's Williams off a screen, lost the basketball, saved by Allie McKenzie. She's fouled. Will they give her free throws? They do. Maddie Keller picks up her second, and that's 4 fouls on each team in the half. 3:27 to go in this third quarter. In a 26-24 ball game, Hayes High up by 2. McKenzie to the line where she's 0 for 2 tonight, and 2 for 5 on the season, including tonight's attempts. Near a 10 count. Free throw is up and no good. Barely got it to the rim. Been noticing that even during the JV games for Junction City. When they shoot free throws, they take the majority of the 10 seconds. As Maddie Keller checks out of the game, the Indians will bring J.C. Dale, a 5'7 freshman, in for her second game. Second of the 2 free throws for Allie McKenzie. 8, 9, there's 10 seconds. There's 11 seconds on the free throw attempt. That's good. That was 11 and a half seconds that it took Allie McKenzie to shoot a free throw. No violation called. She made it for her first point, 26-25, and the Indians' lead is at 1. And the Indians throw away the inbound pass, taken away by Amari Williams, and then a foul on Hayes High's Savannah Schneider to prevent a layup. Indians' 20th turnover, only the second time Hayes High's been in double-figure 20-plus turnovers this year. Ball inbound for Wilson. Gets it into Brianna Jensen, who misses, and the rebound comes down to Audra Schmeidler, 7th board. That was a good look for Junction City, but they're just 8 of 30 on the night shooting. Ball knocked away by Riley Iono. Stays with Hayes High. With 3:13 to go third quarter, Indians up by 1, 26-25. And here comes Rachel Taylor in for Audra Schmeidler. So the lineup has Talon Cleveno, J.C. Dale, Maddie Hutchison, Savannah Schneider, and Rachel Taylor. 2 juniors, 3 freshmen in the lineup, and the Indians nearly throw it away. Savannah Schneider saves it in the backcourt. Now the Indians have numbers. As Schneider loses it off her knee, it's poked away, loose, and Junction City basketball on the Indians' 21st turnover. On the other end, Jensen loses it out of bounds to Hayes High. It's contagious tonight. Everybody with turnovers. 16 for Hayes High. 16 for Junction City. 21 for Hayes High. Here's Cleveno up ahead to Hutchison, who scores. She's fouled. Then she'll go to the free throw line for a chance at a three-point play. Maddie Hutchison with 5, her first field goal, and she'll go to the free throw line where she is 2 for 3 tonight. 28-25 and a chance for a three-point play with 2:52 remaining in the quarter. Indians back up by 3. They've led by 6 on 3 occasions. The foul was on Brianna Jensen. Hutchison's free throw, no good. Rebound tipped again, and Deshaun Batiste comes down with it. So Maddie Hutchison, 73% now, 3 of 5 on the evening. Here's a left wing 3 by Fain. Misses. Rebound tipped around, and Talon Cleveno comes down with it. Her third rebound, and here come the Indians. Savannah Schneider. Bounce pass onto the baseline to Dale. Out high, Cleveno fires a 3 that's no good off the line to the left, and it goes out of bounds to Junction City. Hayes High now 11 of 32 from the field and 0 for 5 on threes. They haven't taken many. The crowd really filling up nicely here for the second half of the girls' game and what will be the girls' game later on. Here's McKenzie in the lane, turning, shooting, and missing over Dale. Rebound comes down to Talon Cleveno, her 4th rebound and the 3rd of this quarter. Indians lead 28-25, 2:10 to go in the 3rd quarter. Here's Callie Leiker against Fain. Throws right side for Rachel Taylor. Taylor out high to Hutchison. Fakes a 3, drives down the lane. Her runner is good. Maddie Hutchison with 7 for the Indians. It's 30-25, and the Indians go up by 5. It's their second biggest lead of the game. Ball left side for Deshaun Batiste. Batiste, right palm on the ball over the top to Akia Fain. Inside it goes on a nice cut and layup by Alana Kramer, who has a season-high 9. 30-27, 90 seconds to go. 3rd quarter. Here's Leiker beating everybody down the floor to Dale in the corner. Back out it goes to Rachel Taylor. Gets bumped, drives, shoots from 12 feet, leaves it short. J.C. Dale with the offensive rebound, puts it back up and in. J.C. Dale goes up and gets the basketball. And the Hayes High Indians back up again, 32-27, back up by 5. Big rebound by J.C. Dale. 60 seconds to go in the quarter. Cleveno deflects a pass. Akia Fain picks it up, and a timeout, Junction City. In a game that saw Junction City with opportunities to take the lead in the second half, the Hayes High Indians have held on to the lead and lead by 5, 32-27. 57 seconds to go in the quarter. Timeout, Junction City's a 30-second timeout. Hayes High basketball brought to you by M&D Incorporated, High Plains Roofing, USD 489, HaysPost.com, and Eagle Communications, our community connected. Hayes High getting 4 consecutive Maddie Hutchison points, backed up by a basket from J.C. Dale. It is 6 consecutive freshman points for the Lady Indians, who are led by senior Audra Schmeidler with 10. She has 10 points and 7 rebounds. She already has 1 double-double this year and 6 in her career. Correction, 2 double-doubles this year. She could be on her way to a second tonight with 3 more rebounds. Junction City basketball out of the timeout. Throwing on the baseline and throwing out of bounds. Junction City turnover 17, just the 3rd of this quarter. And they had a game earlier this year where they had 44 turnovers. They averaged 33, so they're doing much better. Inbound to Talon Cleveno. Cleveno racing up the near sideline. Stops, crossover, down the lane. Bounce pass to Hutchison. She's fouled. Oh, a foul before the shot on the pass. It is called against Talon Cleveno. On Talon Cleveno's pass. The foul against Alana Kramer, her second, sixth foul on Junction City. Hutchison inbounds to Cleveno. Cleveno gets by her man. Back to Hutchison. Inside Schmeidler. Turns. Left-handed bank shot. Swirls around and crawls in. Schmeidler with 12. Good job by the Indians. Moving the ball, and they have a 7-point lead. It is their biggest lead of the game, 34-27. Mari Williams right side for Alana Kramer. Kramer off a screen to her left. Down the lane. Shot blocked out of bounds by J.C. Dale. Comes across to block it out of bounds. And Junction City with the basketball. Down by 7. Keely Raines for the Blue Jays will check back in with her 3 personal fouls. Indians' biggest lead right now is at 7. To inbounds, Junction City along the baseline. Batiste gets it into McKenzie. Bank shot no good, but will shoot 2 free throws as she is fouled. Hayes High shot 6 free throws in the first quarter, 2 in the second, 1 here in the third. Junction City shot 3 in the first, 4 in the second, and this will be number 7 and 8 of the third quarter. They are 8 of 13 from the free throw line. The foul on Audra Schmeidler, her second. The free throw is up and good for Junction City's Allie McKenzie, who has made her last 2 after missing her first 3. She has 2 points tonight. 34-28. 21 seconds to go before the end of this third quarter. Checking in will be Riley Zimmerman for Junction City, giving Akia Fain a break. And a second free throw for Allie McKenzie, who took 12 seconds the last time she was at the line. She's at 6, 8, there's 10, there's 12, and the free throw is good. Allie McKenzie with 3 in the game, all on her last 3 free throws, 34-29. Inbound to Talon Cleveno, takes it away from Williams. Now is a 3-on-2 break. Cleveno to the lane, layup is no good, lots of contact, she's knocked to the deck. Rebound comes down to Batiste, and then she is fouled. Talon Cleveno takes it to the rim, gets knocked off her course, and it'll end up as a foul on Maddie Hutchison and a one-on-one for Junction City. It was a chance to make this a single possession ball game. To the free throw line, Deshaun Batiste, 2 for 6 this year, the 5'5 junior. Spins the ball, 3 right-handed dribbles, flips it up, and it goes in. And City just continues to knock down free throws. They were shooting just 42% coming into tonight. Right now they are 11 of 16. They're at 69%. Free throw misses and a lane violation on Hayes High. Time came off the clock as well. So a second free throw for Deshaun Batiste. 3 points tonight, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, and she makes the most of it, gets the second to go. 34-31. It's a one-possession ball game with 10 seconds to go, third quarter. Here's Callie Leiker, the freshman with the basketball, down the paint, passes off into the hands of Savannah Schneider, who's fouled, and she'll shoot 2 free throws as she couldn't get the shot to go in. So Junction City scores 4 free throws over the course of 9 seconds. And out of the free throw line goes Savannah Schneider on the foul against Amari Williams, her second. Schneider misses, 1 for 3 tonight. And now 13 for 30 on the season. Schneider shot the most free throws, but just 43% on the year so far. This to give the Indians a 2-possession lead. Free throw is up and it bounces in. 2 for Schneider, both from the line. It gives Hayes High a 4-point lead. Here's Williams from just past half court. It is no good, and that's the end of 3 quarters. Hayes High led by 7. They're up by 4 at the conclusion of 3 quarters, 35-31 from Junction City. This is Hayes High Lady Indian basketball.
Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpal One of Hayes Vidston Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Bonaparte Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new and pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team.
We head on to the fourth quarter where Hayes leads after 3 quarters over Junction City by the score of 35-31. Indians had a 7-point lead, but then 4 consecutive free throws for the Blue Jays brought it back to a 1-possession ball game. Savannah Schneider hit a free throw to put the Indians back up by 4. 35-31, Junction City basketball to start the fourth quarter. Indians trying to even their record at 3-3 at the Christmas break. Here's McKenzie, 18-foot jumper, good. Allie McKenzie's first field goal. She has 5, 35-33. Here's the ball, lobbed up head against the press break. Nicole Dinkle, baseline jumper, tipped, rebound, comes down to Haley George. Now George in some trouble, gives it out to Audra Schmeidler. Schmeidler, jumper off the baseline's no good. Rebound tipped around on the baseline, out of bounds to Hayes High. Well, give them the officials credit where credit's due. When they're rebounding, it is every player for themselves. Dinkle to inbound. Has to lob it into Liker. Liker off a screen. Pulls up from 13 feet. No good. Hard rebound comes down to Allie McKenzie. Indians 3 shots. Can't convert. And here comes Junction City with the basketball in a game as all the way to the hoop is Fain. Her shot misses and a foul on who? That's 1-on-1 for whoever fouled. Both teams at 7 fouls. It is on Callie Liker, her 4th. And the free throw line for a 1-and-1 is going to go Alana Kramer. She is 1 for 1, 27% on the year, and it goes in. On Junction City liking their home rims. They can tie it up here in the fourth quarter with 7:12 remaining. Callie Liker out, Savannah Schneider in. Junction City is 13 for 18 from the free throw line. Team high 10 for Kramer. And the free throw short. Rebound comes down onto the floor. Talon Cleveno corrals it for her 5th. And then she is fouled in the backcourt and will shoot a 1-and-1. To say that we may end up with a free throw shooting contest with these two teams may be a bit of an understatement. 35-34, Indians up by 1, and Cleveno a chance to shoot free throws for the first time tonight. 5 for 9, the foul on the year for Cleveno. Free throw up and no good. Rebound comes down to Kramer. Junction City with the basketball, down by 1, and a chance for the Blue Jays to take their first lead since the first quarter. Here's Amari Williams, the baseline. Tries to force up a shot, misses, and Audra Schmeidler comes down with her 8th rebound of the game. And the Indians dodge a bullet. Out ahead to Cleveno. Indians still up by 1. They led by 1 in the first half, 20-19 for almost 4 minutes. Here's Haley George over on the far sideline. Out high to Audra Schmeidler. Receives a little shove in the back to Cleveno. Back in the hands of George running. Layup is good. Good offense from the Indians. George has 6, and the Indians go back up 37-34. Just inside of 6.5 minutes remaining. As Haley George puts one up and in. Here's McKenzie, a deep, high-arcing 3 that's no good. Rebound on the floor, comes down to McKenzie, misses. Rebound this time, Nicole Dinkle on the defensive side. And here comes Dinkle on the left sideline, stopping, ball out of bounds to Hayes High as she got her pass knocked away. And then Akia Fain jumped on it for Junction City, but she's laying out of bounds. JC Dale comes back in for the Indians, replacing Haley George. And now Junction City brings in Deshaun Batiste for Allie McKenzie. Not sure that's the shot that Coach Derek Petty wanted. First 2 3-point attempts of the year for McKenzie. Here's Dinkle to inbound. Looking, lobbing into Schmeidler. Schmeidler pumps, turns to her right, shoots, and is fouled. She'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, I don't have the numbers, but to see how many times Audra Schmeidler has scored on inbound plays this year has to just be through the roof compared to most teams. Foul was on Akia Fain, her third. Free throw for Schmeidler, short. It's her first attempt of the night for the 62% free throw shooter. A make here gives the Indians a 2-possession lead. 37-34, big free throw for Schmeidler with 6:02 to go. Free throw up, free throw perfect. And Schmeidler has a game-high 13. 38-37, Indians up by 4. Inside 6 minutes to play. Junction City looking for their first win. Hayes High looking to even their record at 3-3. A drive by Kramer. Off-balance shot. Fires it off the backboard. No good. Rebound comes down to Nicole Dinkle. Junction City has missed their last 5 shots. Here's Dinkle all the way down the lane. Missing. Rebound comes down to JC Dale. She can't score. Rebound comes down to Deshaun Batiste, who has a team-high 6 rebounds in the game. Batiste all the way to the other end. That is Fain to the other end. She is tied up in the lane for the 18th Junction City turnover. Junction City with 18 turnovers, 4 in the second half, and that is still 15 under their season average. Here's Audra Schmeidler to inbound. Needs to hurry. Bounce pass, stolen away. Taken away by Fain. Over the middle, it is a foul on Hayes High. 10th team foul on the Indians. 2 free throws for the Blue Jays. The foul is on Talon Cleveno, her third. Into the free throw line for 2, Raynell Wilson. 1 for 2 on the season. She does have 2 points tonight. 5:23 to go in the game. Indians up by 4, 38-34. Wilson, a long time at the free throw line, is no good. Off the front end of a 1-and-1 rebound out of bounds. Last touched by Junction City, and I think Hayes High maybe catching a break on that one. So Hayes High basketball now against some full court pressure. Schmeidler to inbound. Gets it into Talon Cleveno, off her foot, out of bounds. 23rd turnover for Hayes High. Their season high, 24 against Colby this last Thursday. A timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout taken by, full timeout taken by Coach Kirk Maska of the Hayes High Lady Indians. Indian basketball brought to you by Hertz Rent-A-Car, Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker, Kevin Shoemaker Construction, and Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball. Final game before the Christmas break for Hayes High. Lady Indians will resume play in January with 4 consecutive Western Athletic Conference games, as they will host Liberal on January 8th, Great Bend on January 12th, then travel to Garden City on January 15th, at Dodge City January 19th. Then they're off for 10 days until the McPherson tournament, the Mid-America Classic. Hayes High also hoping that in their wins here before the break, a third win will help them in the seeding in that midseason tournament. Hayes High now 15 of 42 from the field, and 0 for 5 on threes. Junction City is 10 for 39. They have made 1 of their 7 3-point attempts. So Junction City basketball, Indians up by 4, got to do with defense today. Here's Wilson moving along the baseline on a spot throw-in. A foul called against Deshaun Batiste, and she goes up to score, and she'll shoot 2 free throws. So with 5:18 remaining in this ball game, Deshaun Batiste back to the line for 2, and she misses. Now 2 for 3 on the night. The foul was called on Savannah Schneider, her second. Nicole Dinkle in for Schneider, joining J.C. Dale, Maddie Hutchison, who checked in at the timeout, Audra Schmeidler and Talon Cleveno. Second free throw on the way for Batista's no good. Rebound. J.C. Dale goes and gets it. Her third rebound. It's her first game she's had rebounds. Now just in her second game, injured in the volleyball season. Here's Nicole Dinkle at the point. Right side Dale. Dale looks out high for Schmeidler. Schmeidler left side for Dinkle. Dinkle for Dale underneath. Turns, shoots with the right hand, and it crawls in. J.C. Dale forces it up there. She has 4 points, and the Indians go up 40-34 on the J.C. Dale basket. Here's a kick-out two-pointer for Akia Fain. Fain with 9 in the game, 40-36. Full court pressure by Junction City, and Hayes High has to take a timeout to avoid a 5 count on the inbounds. So the basket by J.C. Dale gave the Indians a 6-point lead at the 4:35 mark, or rather the 4:55 mark. And then Junction City comes right down the floor and scores on a kick out to Akia Fain, who has 9. She averages 7 a game. 40-36 with 4:40 remaining in the game. Hayes High Indian basketball is brought to you by Seal Fabrications, Precision Valley Golf Center, and Crop Production Services of Hayes. Hayes High 16 of 43 in the ball game from the field for 37%. Junction City's 11 of 40 for 28%, but they have made 13 of their 22 free throw attempts. They've cooled off to 59%. Hayes High, after hitting their first 5 free throws of the game, is just 8 of 14 now at 57%, which is 1% better than their season average. Indians up by 4. They've led by as many as 7. That was in the third quarter. 4:40 to go in the game. Hayes High basketball again against the full court pressure. Schmeidler to run the baseline, threw it away. Taken away by Junction City. Kramer missed the shot. Rebound loose on the deck, and it goes to Keely Raines for Junction City. Onto the left side, a feign 3. In and out, no good. Rebound to Raines again, and she is fouled. The difficult part for the Indians tonight against the full court pressure has been getting the ball in. Foul was called against Maddie Hutchison, her second. 2 free throws for Keely Raines. She's 1 for 2 today. First toss up, and it rolls in. 4:24 to go in the game. 40-37. We have a 1-possession ball game as Allie McKenzie comes back into the lineup for the Blue Jays. Second free throw for Raines, short off the rim, and it comes down to Akia Fain on the offensive side. Gets her shot blocked. It comes down to Raynell Wilson. Another chance, and they call a travel. Maddie Hutchison is dragged to the floor by Akia Fain, and they call a travel on Hayes High. So it's a turnover on the Indians, their 25th. Remarkable. To inbound is Wilson, who's walking on the inbound, throws it away. And the turnover comes as the 19th against Junction City. Indian basketball somehow still up by 3, 40-37. Here's Audra Schmeidler out high to Dale. Dale left side for Cleveno. Against the man-to-man Junction City defense. Indians to our right. Out high Hutchison. A 3. Good! Maddie Hutchison knocks down her first 3 of the year. Her 4th of the season, and she has 10 back-to-back double-figure performances as Fain runs down the lane over Hutchison. That's a charge. Turnover, Junction City, their 20th. So Hutchison drills a 3. And then she takes a charge. It is the 4th on Junction City's Akia Fain, who you could tell from half court had no intention of doing anything but hammering it down the lane. Indian basketball up by 6. after the Maddie Hutchison three. Inbound to Talon Cleveno. Cleveno gets by her defender. Now it's a race to the basket. Cleveno, layup, no good. She's fouled and will shoot 2 free throws. Now the Indians need to hit some charity shots. Up by 6 with 3:38 remaining. This has been a rough ball game for everybody involved tonight. 2 free throws for Talon Cleveno. 0 for 1 tonight and misses that one. Hit each side of the rim and then ricocheted away from the hoop. Talon now 5 for 11 on the year. And the Indians just 1 of 4 in the fourth quarter from the free throw line until Talon swishes that one. Cleveno with 5 in the game is 44-37. That makes it a 3-possession ball game. Needed 1 of the 2 to push it up to 7. Here's Fain with 4 fouls. Not near as aggressive, going to the hoop, nearly threw it away. Dinkle knocked it into the Junction City bench. 3:26 to go. Indians up by 7. Trying to win back-to-back games for the first time this year. Deshaun Batista inbound. In the corner for Kramer. Fakes the 3. Drives, kicks out right side of Raines. 3, no good. Rebound Audra Schmeidler. It's her 9th board of the game. 1 rebound away from another double-double. She leads all scoring tonight with 13. Cleveno at the point. The junior been handling the duties here in the fourth quarter. Cleveno down the lane, lays it off late to Dinkle. Saves it from going out of bounds to Schmeidler. Schmeidler backs it away, and the Indians wisely reset their offense with 3 minutes to go in the game. Leading by 7, 44-37. Here's Cleveno backing the basketball out, giving it to Dale, but it's poked away from her. Turnover, Hayes High number 26 on the other end. Raines misses a layup. Rebound, Nicole Dinkle, and then she is pushed from behind. That is close to being an intentional. 2 free throws for Nicole Dinkle, who is 50% this year. Timeouts, Junction City. 2:45 to go in the game. Hayes High with a 7-point lead and a couple of big free throws coming up from senior Nicole Dinkle. Indian basketball brought to you by Horizon Appliance and Electronics, Next Tech, Heartland Building Center, and Midwest Energy. Well, the Indians' offense has not been on point tonight, and I say that. Hayes High has 44 points. They're averaging 46 points a game so far this year. The Indians, 26 turnovers and shooting just 38% from the field. Somehow have a 7-point lead. Hayes High, whose opponents have scored 47 points a game this year, have held Junction City to just 37 so far with 2:45 to go in the game. Hayes High looking for a even 3-3 record at the Christmas break under Coach Kirk Maska. Junction City coached by Derek Petty in his first year. He played his high school ball here in Junction City in the 80s. Most recently was coaching boys basketball out in California before getting the head coaching job here in Junction City. And in his first year, has improved this Lady Blue Jay team. 2 free throws for Nicole Dinkle. Hayes High will have a substitution after the first of 2. Dinkle 50% on the year. Each team to the double bonus. They're past the 10-foul limit, and the free throw misses from Dinkle, looking for her first point. She makes this free throw, she'll come out for whoever is squatting in front of the scorer's table. Indians just 2 of 6 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter, but Dinkle, true to form at 50%, knocks down another. 45-37, she's 1 of 2 tonight, comes out of the game. Savannah Schneider joins Talon Cleveno, Maddie Hutchison, J.C. Dale, and Audra Schmeidler. 2:40 to go in the game. Lakia Fain with the basketball against Cleveno, forced to her left. Stops with the dribble, keeps it alive though. Crossover again, stops from inside the arc. Jumper good. Lakia Fain to double figures with 11. Makes it 45-39. Inbound to Talon Cleveno, now to Schmeidler. Up ahead to Savannah Schneider. Schneider down the lane, bounce pass to Maddie Hutchison. Layup is good. Maddie Hutchison with back-to-back 12-point games, 47-39, and the Indians back up by 8 once again. Here's a 3 from Fain. Skids off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Deshaun Batiste. She can't shoot. Clears it to Raines, outside to Fain, out to McKenzie, who walked. And there's a turnover on Junction City, their 21st. Nicole Dinkle in for J.C. Dale. Back in for Junction City, Raynell Wilson. 47-39. Indians with an 8-point lead with a minute 57 to go in the game. This 8-point lead matches their largest of the game. Here's Savannah Schneider up the near sideline. 2-on-1 break. Bounce pass to Hutchison, left-handed. Layup is good. Maddie Hutchison with 14 to lead both teams. 49-39, and the Indians are up by 10. Back-to-back field goals from Maddie Hutchison. Set a career-high 12 against Colby, now has 14 against Junction City. Ball to Fain over on the right side. Fain to Raines, three-pointer from the right side. Overshoots the rim, and Audra Schmeidler with her 10th rebound. It's her third double-double of the year, and then passes off to Savannah Schneider, who's fouled. The foul is on Junction City's Raynell Wilson. And the Indians with a 10-point lead with a minute 23 to go. Maddie Hutchison has the Indians' last 3 field goals. Indians have hit a couple of free throws in there. Savannah Schneider to the line for 2. She's 2 for 4 tonight and make that 3 for 5. 3 for Schneider, all from the line. Makes it 50-39. Hayes High is on a 10-0 run. Second free throw misses. Rebound comes down to Alana Kramer. Kramer up the right sideline quickly. Cut off by Maddie Hutchison. Indians just need not to foul. Here's Wilson. A deep three-pointer from in front of the Junction City bench misses. Rebound Alana Kramer. Kramer in the lane. Jumper no good. Defensive rebound, Audra Schmeidler, her 11th board of the game. Now 3 Junction City players corral her. She's able to get it off to Talon Cleveno. Indians needed to get it across the timeline as an intentional foul should be called here against Junction City, as somebody just reached out and grabbed Talon Cleveno around the waist. They won't call the intentional, though, with 56 seconds remaining. Foul was on Alana Kramer, her third. 2 free throws for Cleveno. Indians up by 11 with just inside a minute remaining. Free throw up and short from Cleveno. Talon just 1 of 4 from the free throw line tonight. Hayes High 11 of 21. Second free throw, good. So the Indians, every time they've stepped to the line in the fourth quarter, have made 1 of 2 free throws. It's been enough, however, to give the Indians a 12-point lead, 51-39. Ball left side, Wilson wants to drive out to Fain. Ball off her fingertips, stolen by Savannah Schneider. Schneider down the lane, bounce pass to Dinkle. Her layup is blocked out of bounds, stays with Hayes High. With 39 seconds remaining, Junction City has made just 3 of their 18 fourth quarter field goal attempts. Inbound from Dinkle to Schmeidler, puts it up and in. Schmeidler with a game high 15 now, 53-39. Here's a 2-pointer on the way from Kramer that's no good. Offensive rebound to Raines, around to Fain on the left side. She misses a 3 that goes out of bounds to Hayes High. And with 20 seconds to go, Hayes High is going to pick up win number 3 of the season. Back-to-back victories for Hayes High to end 2015. Timeout, Hayes High. Head coach Kirk Maska, I think, wants to make sure has all of the ducks in a row here to finish off this ball game, leading by 14, 53-39. For Hayes High, they led by 3 at 40-37. Hayes High is on a 13-2 run to try to close out this ball game. And maybe the biggest difference in the game came over the final 3.5 minutes of the second quarter. It was 20-19 with 3:25 to go in the second quarter. But Junction City never took the lead. It was tied once in the second half at 24 all. But again, Hayes High never fell behind. It was 35-34 in the fourth quarter. But again, Junction City never was able to overtake Hayes High. And the Lady Indians going to pick up their 3rd win of the year over a improving Junction City team who lost their first game of the year against Salina Central 64-34. lost to Dodge City 67-35. Then Great Bend beat them at the buzzer by the score of 65-64. Junction City very much a part of this game, but Hayes High took the lead at 9-7 on a Rachel Taylor basket. And the Indians have never trailed since. Here's Schmeidler, baseball pass on the wheel route to Talon Cleveno. Cleveno down the lane, lost the basketball out of bounds. 27th turnover. Hayes High was trying to position themselves. Rachel Taylor was trying to catch the ball, not travel, and still not be all the way underneath the hoop where she couldn't shoot. As it stands, the Indians with a season-high 27 turnovers. Here's Fain, right side Rains, can't shoot the three. Back to Fain, her three-pointer, good. Nakia Fain's first three of the night. She has 14, 53-42. All Nicole Dinkel has to do is hold on to the basketball, and that will be it. That's the ball game. Hayes High with the win, 53-42. The Hayes High Lady Indians are 3-3 on the season. Junction City drops to 0-4. Junction City gets Akia Fain scoring 14 points, and Alana Kramer with a season-high 10 for the Hayes High Indians, 15 from Audra Schmeidler. The double-double tonight for the senior, 15 points, 10 rebounds. Her 7th career double-double, 3rd of this season, and the 20th time that she has hit double-figure points in her career. The 15 ties a season high. Maddie Hutchison adds 14 for a new career high for the freshman. Hayes High wins 53-42. This has been Hayes High Lady Indian Basketball.